Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Mongil Star Dive video. All right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about gameplay. We're going to show you guys some gameplay footage from the CBT. That's the closed beta testing, not to be mistaken for other things. I'm going to put a link to the full video here. Shout out to, I believe the content creator here is, let me just double check. Just going to give them their credit. Makina Icy Terror. So I want to quickly give them a quick shout out, give them a thumbs up. Make sure you go check out their video. This is going to be a video kind of to cover a couple different things. Now, I want to talk about this game real quick and its history, and kind of where it stems from and what you should expect from the game, and then we're gonna look at some gameplay to get some character footage. Remember, this is from the closed beta testing, so the graphics, none of this is finalized. Of course, the game does come out April 15th though, so it is going to be available on the Netmarble app, so go and download that and you can play directly from there on your PC, or if you haven't pre-registered, go pre-register on both the PC through the Epic Store, through their app, or through the mobile phone. Get different rewards for different pre-registrations. Go and do that. Two things to note out. Number one, first off, no pity on the first summon, which is huge. So 90 summons guarantees you a banner character. That is massive. So 90 summons will guarantee you a character no matter what. This is a huge, huge deal because a lot of games that we play right now don't guarantee. What they'll end up doing is they'll make you do a 50-50. So there's a chance to get the character, and if you don't get the character, then you get it on the second chance. With this game, it's a one-time shot. You're all in. You're good to go. So very, very important to remember that. Number two, there's going to be codes. There's going to be a content creator program. So make sure you go check that out as well too. Once I get approved, you can come join the content creator program, support your boy, and I'll be sending you guys some codes. And number three, it is a IP that has already existed in the past, actually from Netmarble as well, and it's a monster tamer game. It's an action RPG monster tamer type game called Mongil, and right now this is the reiteration of the game. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to check out some of the gameplay. So again, you can check out the full video again if you want to, but you can see it is action RPG based. There is teams, there is co-op it looks like. It does look like there's world adventuring. It does look like there's going to be bosses, dungeons, and it is monster taming. You guys can see right there, there's two characters right now. These two characters are Esther and Francis. Esther is actually, I believe, the first character in the rate-up banner, so you can see a little bit of the action that's going on here. So I'm going to put it the highest quality of graphics right here, and we're going to watch a little bit of the gameplay, but you guys can see down here, there's 4 buttons, health bar of the boss, some debuffs and buffs, and then there's the boss's HP. This is your HP right here. This is the boss's HP. It looks like what tends to be maybe a break bar, and then some debuffs on the boss, and of course, defeat Lupe, or Lupe, I guess it would be Lupe in this case. So let's go check it out. So you guys can see right away, we have a couple things to note. Number one, this seems to be a little bit of a co-op mode. So let me see right here. There's the charge effect. There is stealth. There's switching characters. So if you're used to solo leveling, think of QTEs, for example, which is quick time effects, which, brings you, or quick trigger effects, whatever you want to call it. There's different variations of it. There's dodging. Obviously, there's, different characters. There's range characters. There's melee characters. There's tanks, supports, the usual, right? And you guys can see right over here, the health bar is going down fairly slowly. This could be for a couple of reasons. Number one, the boss can be difficult. Number two, and you see, use everything you have to prevent the attack. And then also right here, a couple things to note as well too. The characters themselves all have their own animations, so that's kind of cool. Some little bit ultimates here, and it is, yes guys, it is a gooner game. No matter how you look at this, all the men of culture will unite to check this out. So this is the first character right there, Esther. She's going to be the katana wielder. So she's going to be the first character, first banner to be released for the official drop of the game. So you guys can check out some of her gameplay right now. She looks very melee heavy. And then this other character by the name of Francis seems very range and support heavy. So, and I believe you get a copy of her for the pre-registration. I could be wrong, but I believe that's going to be it right there. So there's your first combat right there. Now let's check out Mina here. So Mina's another character, of course, that's coming out. You guys can see now these are all going to be released at different times. Now some of these characters might already be out as the game drops, so keep an eye out there. But from my understanding, there's going to be a couple of characters you absolutely want to go for. So wait, what just happened? Hey yo, did you say Cloud? Bro, this is what happened in Final Fantasy VII. Literally, Sephiroth stabbing Cloud in the chest or in the stomach with a katana. All right, so this is Mina now. So you can check out Mina right here. She has some animations you can check out, right? So I think she's a summoner, or not summoner, sorry, a ranged mage. Maybe fire element, from what I'm seeing. Again, I've never played the CBT, guys. So I'm just checking out what this is my first time seeing this as well, too, right? The characters look very similar to, again, Wuwa, Genshin, you name it, right? There's a cat girl, clearly. Like, this is every game that matters has a cat girl in it. Final Fantasy 14, shout out to you. So you guys can see, again, range character. Actually, let's go back for a sec. Yeah, so fire. So she has fire. She's ranged, and it says fighter right up there. Okay, you guys can see there's a couple dupes on this character, or this is maybe the advancement. Attack, defense, HP. These are the monster tamers that are on there, and then you guys can see, of course, adding it to the party. So just some animations being shown. So shout out for that. This is what looks like the skills. Yeah, these are skills. So special skills, switch skill, passive traits, ultimate skills, and basic attacks. So kind of cool. You can, again, if you've played other games, you're probably going to be used to this. So let's check out some actual combat. Okay, now Ophelia is the other characters. Where's Ophelia? Let's see. Ophelia. Here's Ophelia. Okay. What is Ophelia? Ophelia is going to be... Let's see what kind of character she is. Melee. Melee. It looks like a melee. I don't know if she's the DPS though. Let's go back for a couple seconds. Let me see if I can find a good place for her. Okay, these are just her voices. Her ultimate voices. Okay. All right, so she's dead. Yeah, so you can see she's frost. She's ice damage. Ice damage. Probably, I'm assuming she's probably going to be a knocking the enemy airborne with upward slash, dealing ice damage. Okay. Using special skills, ultimate counter, air, or switch converts from the show basic attacks and for ice set duration. Okay, she might be a DPS. Okay, so here's the combat. The boss looks badass, bro. Let's check out how these two do in combat. Okay, I'm already a huge fan of this combat already for these two. These two look much more in sync than Francis and Esther did. So fire and ice, baby. I really like Mina's gameplay. Mina's gameplay looks incredible. And the combat looks super, super smooth. Okay, here's some of the ultimate animations. I mean, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty. Again, this is on closed beta testing, so you can only imagine it's going to look way better when it's actually live. Okay, I'm a big fan of Mina's. Her animations and her combat looks so much fun. Yeah, this looks really crisp, guys. Like honestly, like this looks really, really good. You guys can hear like the animation looks good. The voice acting is pretty decent. The bosses look amazing too. Look at that. You can see the okay, so this is a little confusing because you can see the fire and ice down. I wonder if they both apply. Well, I don't know why they put it side by side. Oh, they want you using wind attacks to stop this boss. Okay. So there's another ultimate right there. Looks pretty damn crisp, bro. Okay, then we have another character here named Flare. Let's see when they finish the boss. Let's see what happens at the end. I really like these two combinations together. Boss is down. That boss looks so cool, man. That's a cool looking boss, bro. That's amazing looking boss. Because that's a difficulty 2. So I'm wondering if this is a character by the name of Flare. So it looks like another mage. I think this is one of the characters that kind of drew me because of her animations look really cool. Oh, let me go back for a sec. She's another range. So she's a destroyer. Okay, that's another class, destroyer class. Okay, so we see another class, and then we have Nare or Nara, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Hope I'm not saying it wrong. Okay, you guys can see they're all waifus here, right? Let me go back here. Let me just see kind of where she's at. So she's also ranged. She's a support. Okay, so she's a support character. So let's see their combat together. Another really cool looking boss. Okay, so the support characters are interesting because they're leaving. I wonder what buff she's providing. Okay, you see attack. You can see the attack in the bottom, right? It looks like attack up buffs. So you really like. I'm gonna have to make some guides for you guys on this, and help. Like I'm probably gonna play free to play. If I like the game enough, I might try a pay to win account at the same time. I'm not as excited for these two. Although I feel like you're gonna need a support character. Like you need like most games. Especially end game content, you need support. Like you need buffers, you need healers. Okay, so you can see Flare looks. You know, Flare's attacks are pretty insane. Pretty insane. Look at that. There's like dragons and phoenixes and shit flying around. What the? This is crazy. Okay, so see, Flare is the kind of mage I like. Summons dragons, pure range attack. Mino was a lot more fun, it looked like, but I feel like, look at that. There's like literally a wyvern up there. Insane. Okay, so we have Verna next. Let's check out Verna. Let's see what she's all about. Let's see what kind of character she is. I'm curious to see what kind of character. Like, I don't really care about as much about the animations, but I do care. Okay, so she looks like a Oh no, she's a fighter. Okay, she's a melee fire unit. So far we have wind, fire, and ice. From what I've seen, there seems to be other elements as well though on this list. There's like a purple fire. I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully they show something here. Okay, this is who? Verna and Cloud. Okay, Cloud and Verna. So I wonder if are these the main characters, because we've seen the name Cloud in a cutscene. Let's find out. Okay, let's see what Cloud is. Cloud is. Let me go back a second. Let's see what Cloud. So Cloud's ranged, ice range, and he's also destroyer. Okay, so I'm curious. Let's see Verna and Cloud's DP. Oh, this boss looks amazing too. Yo, the bosses are like. Bro, sign me up for Cloud. I'm already into the bow and arrow. Oh, there's 3 units in this one. You guys can see it's like three. There's a support unit in Francis. There's Cloud. Yo, Cloud is. No, I'm a sucker for range units. Mages are range units. I love tanking as well. So I'm like, here's the thing with me. Like, if you don't know about me, I've played every MMO out there. Like, I'm an old school MMO player. World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, Ultima Online. I played EverQuest. Like, I played almost every, like RuneScape. I played that as well. Like, I love MMORPGs, and there hasn't really been a good one out there for a long time. But this kind of brings me back to a pretty good. Let's see the ultimate here. Look and feel of MMOs, and I'm actually really happy that Netmarble is creating something else that is monster taming, especially because I'm a huge. If you guys never played Monster Rancher as a kid, I'm old. I'm dating myself here, but Monster Rancher was the jam, bro. I used to go to my cousin's house, my friend's house. Used to collect their CDs, try to collect monsters, tame monsters, raise monsters. Like, so if there's any element of that in this, it's gonna be a big part of the game, and I'm gonna be a big fan of it. So this is pretty huge. And yeah, I mean, look, I'm just saying, man. It's looking pretty damn good. Okay, and then we have Reyna here as the next character. Reyna looks pretty crazy. Let's check out Reyna real quick. She looks like a tank, bro. Oh my god. That went from a trident to a mace? Destroyer, lightning. Oh, so there is lightning as well. Lightning element. Okay, hold on. Do we get just her by herself in an action fight? Oh yeah, it is by herself. Look at this. Oh no, she's with somebody else. Okay, so she's much slower. She is definitely probably going to be. It's Francis. Okay, she's probably going to be. It looks like Francis is a pretty big support in this game. Like, everybody keeps using her. It looks like Reyna might be the slowest character in the game right now that we've seen. But it looks like she has 2 different combat modes. Looks like heavy combat, and then also fast combat with her spear. Oh, look at this. Hey yo. That was crazy. All right, sign me up. All right, guys, there you go. There's a little bit of combat that you can check. And this is the Challenge of Slimes from the Sky, difficulty 2. And you guys can see they probably drop gear and stuff and other items as well, too. So there you guys go. There's a couple different showcases from the closed beta testing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Go check out the original video. I'll post it in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm very excited for this. April 15th, we're going to go live. We're going to play some games together. We're going to try this out ourselves. And hopefully you guys enjoy it and come join us on the adventure. Thank you so much again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.